so terrible, bro. SXY. And today we got the pain of being ugly. There it is. So like it's so easy.
Wait.
It's so easy.
Let me order farm for this one.
Well, let me see if I can copy you. Let me see if I can copy you.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was freaking terrible, bro.
Man, that wasn't a half.
Oh, today we got freaking the pain of being ugly. This is by YNLand. You already know the vibes. Let's just get straight into it.
Yo.
Excuse me.
Good God.
You know, I actually experienced this for a different reason. Yeah, for a different reason though. I was actually explaining it. Tyler saw it happen, but it's different.
Oh, on some like you're big?
Because I'm big and I'm black and I walk slow,
Bro.
my steps don't make noise. So if there's ever any time somebody's coming, if there's ever a time where somebody's coming around a corner, I try to make noise so that they know I'm here. Because if they don't, and I feel horrible every single time. Bro.
I remember this one time, bro. It was when I lived with like that Mexican family. When you ordered DoorDash, they didn't they couldn't get into the gate, so I just walked to the front of the gate to grab my DoorDash. I remember this one time, this lady had the DoorDash, like she had DoorDash, or she like pulled up, and I was late. I didn't notice that my food had gotten there. So you know, on some regular shit, I'm rushing out. Like, yo, let me make sure I get this DoorDash, bro. It's about 1 a.m., bro. I'm running out the door. I see the front. See, I'm so locked in on this food that I'm just running. Or there's a woman walking her dog or something, bro. So pretend like walk that direction. Or wait, no, actually, matter of fact, run in this direction as if you're me. I'll be the lady. I'll be the lady. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I feel so terrible, bro. And it's like, I'm not even allowed, because rushing to get DoorDash is such a normal thing. It's such
an essential thing to be doing, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah, bro. But you got to put it in their perspective. If you were, matter of fact, pause. Gang, that's scary. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Get it.
I'm not gonna cap.
It's like, I got homegirls who are like the height of railing. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, of railing on like.
You ever hug someone and their face goes into your chest, bro?
Yeah, I've hugged someone whose face went into my rib.
That's crazy.
Who called my phone?
You're so stupid. You're so dumb. No cap.
Growing up, we were taught that looks don't
type shit.
Is it Keisha? Not chat on BS.
Man, we were taught by adults in our lives and TV shows that being a good person is all that really mattered. So we just went on about our childish lives, eating Happy Meals and watching Minecraft YouTubers, or whatever kids do these days. And you know, now that I'm older, I've realized that
was a lie.
To keep it real with you, we live in a society where looks are some of the most important things a person can have. Like, I'm just saying, people don't like Sydney Sweeney for her amazing acting skills. If you're good looking, you got the world on creative mode. You get arrested, boom, you're a model who's...
Yeah, no cap. That's such... Bro, the mugshot to Rich's pipeline has happened so many times, bro.
I'm just praying that my mugshot don't leak, bro. Like, I want that John to stay behind closed doors.
Married to a billionaire. You're just walking in the street, boom, you get scouted to be the lead in a new movie. It's just too easy. And the people who say looks don't matter either look like they were sculpted by Michelangelo, or they're just trying to make themselves feel better. The thing is, obviously looks aren't everything, and I'm not trying to get into that incel stuff, but let's not lie to ourselves. It's especially evident when you look on the opposite side of things. Because when you're chopped, everything is on nightmare difficult. Chopped people are some of the mentally strongest people I know. Because when you're ugly, some people will literally not like you just because they don't like your face. It's like everything an ugly person does just pisses people off for some reason. Like,
that's, you know what's crazy? It's actually scientifical that the reaction or the chemical that your brain produces when you see someone that you don't deem as attractive, it's the same chemical that's produced when you're annoyed.
Which is insane. I have seen that before.
That
is
crazy, bro.
You know, that's for guys though. For shorties, it's the same part of their brain that doesn't see things or something like that.
Really?
It's like if shorties deem you as ugly, they can't see you. So like we get like our brain functions as annoyed. Their brain scientifically.
So like if a bad bitch was looking at a video, it would look like this.
I don't want to throw it.
Bro, an ugly dude and a handsome dude can do the exact same thing, but the ugly dude is the only one who gets criticized for it. This is the reason why memes like this even exist. And if you don't believe me, just have a look at this clip.
Damn it.
What the f was that about, huh?
Have you seen this?
No.
Yo.
What's up, you fat pig? What, you don't see where you're fucking going?
I wasn't even driving.
Don't shut the fuck up, you fucking piece of bacon!
That said you fucking piece of bacon, bro. Wait, listen again, bro. Listen again.
What, you don't see where you're fucking going?
I wasn't even driving.
Don't shut the fuck up, you fucking piece of bacon!
Bro, the part that fries me,
Nah,
bacon is small and slender.
What? That's a grade A insult, though. I'm not gonna lie. You epic piece of bacon, that comes from the heart.
Bro, that nigga was tight, bro.
Why'd I get picked up?
That poor guy, bro.
Oh my gosh, he was
Why'd
in
I
the
get
back
picked-
seat.
I wasn't even
Yes,
driving.
he wasn't driving, bro. He wasn't driving, bro.
Sorry.
This guy was in the back seat, literally the furthest away from the steering wheel, but he's the one who got the blame.
He was in YNW Melly's seat, bro.
Speaking of which, look at the difference in treatment between that Luigi guy and the Trump shooter. Both of them tried to kill
No cap, no cap, no cap.
billionaires who make very questionable decisions, and only one of them is treated like a hero. Now, look at these two side by side and tell me if you notice any aesthetic differences. Now, in fairness, the Luigi guy did actually pull off his plan and was a lot more competent. But 90% of the time I see people talking about him, it's about his looks. This other guy, I don't even know bro's name. For some other famous examples, let's look at some up-and-coming influencers. There are two streamers who are on opposite
Dabo, I'm already knowing.
sides of the same coin. A guy named Dabo.
I've always said, bro. I feel bad for this nigga. Bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, double dark skin to dark skin, bro.
No.
You good, bro?
No, I didn't even say that to
bro.
be disrespectful. I say that to say I don't co-sign it, bro.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
he's
that's what I'm saying.
literally
Yeah, that's what I'm
the
saying.
poster child for ugly.
Ugliness, yeah.
When in reality, bro,
Guy named Dabo.
he just looks like a black kid. Like, he just looks like a black kid, bro. Like a black kid who hasn't hit puberty yet.
Yeah.
Who hasn't grown into his facial features, dog. Like, it's like, now obviously I will say, him playing into it, not helping his kids.
Yeah,
at all.
for sure.
Not
He
helping his kids
he
at all.
knows. He knows.
He
yeah.
shit. Nick became a millionaire off of it.
Yeah.
So it's like he did play a role in it. He did play a role in it. I would be lying if I said he didn't. I feel bad for this kid, bro.
Yeah,
I feel bad for this.
I'm not
kid,
the biggest fan of it.
I feel very bad, bro.
And a dude named Marlon. Now, personally, I don't watch streamers, but I see stuff on other social media platforms that lets me know what's up. And from what I've seen, it's looking rough for our boy Dabo. But let's start with that Marlon guy first. From my own research, Marlon is a 6'4", light-skinned dude made up of like 10 different ethnicities, who's been blowing up pretty much solely off his looks alone. Don't get me wrong, from the few clips I've seen of him, he seems like a chill guy, but it's pretty obvious that his looks are doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Like, everywhere this guy goes, he gets glazed specifically just for his looks.
Ew.
You know, I can't blame the
My
low-key.
goodness.
Anyways, you gotta wonder what his career would look like if he was like 6 inches shorter and less good looking. And
He'd still be fine. I ain't gonna
Everybody
lie.
always trying to imagine what happened if you don't have 6 inches.
by the way, I'm not hating, I'm just saying. Dabo, on the other hand, is a 17-year-old streamer who has a completely different reputation.
Wait, he just looks like a black kid, bro. Am I tripping for thinking that?
Yeah, black kid with acne at a young age.
Yeah,
which is
like-
what's supposed to happen.
You know what I'm saying?
He's quite literally famous for being chopped. Now, for me, this was a shock because I first knew of him as that kid who used to overreact.
I used to see these. Did you used to see these?
No.
Bro, yeah, he's been doing this for a minute, bro. He has a clip of him. I think my first time seeing it was him like crying to like a Frank Ocean song or something like that, and I think that was what did it.
I never seen that one.
Anyways, Dabo got really famous for
And then there was another time where NBA YoungBoy said like, "Streamers, stop talking about me," and he started like crying.
Oh, I do remember.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
this
do
one
remember
picture of
that.
him that does not do him any justice.
This picture's edited to hell, bro.
Even though
They
it's pretty
deep-fried
obvious
it.
the picture was heavily saturated and edited. The
Yeah.
belief that he's chopped will probably follow this kid for the rest of his career. Like, it's gotten to the point where he's pretty much built his career off the fact that people call him ugly. Like, bro is more of a hate base instead of a fan base when you consider some of the things
And I've always said, bro, I would hate for something negative to be my shtick, bro.
Nah, I feel like as a streamer though, it's always just negative. I feel like the only reason we're sensitive about it is because like it's somebody's kid and he's a kid.
I disagree, bro.
But no, because look, queso's stick is that he's fat. That's a negative.
Look,
like even me, my stick, dark skin, fumble shorties, those are all. I feel like everybody has a stick. It's just like this one, you don't want to attach ugliness to a kid because regardless, those are things that fall into like easily being insecure about.
Right. I think my thing is. I'm not saying that.
Right.
I'm saying I would hate for that to be my only shtick. For example, the nose jokes.
Right.
They're funny. Like I don't really like.
Right.
But if I played into it every single time.
Yeah.
Bro, we were battle rapping earlier.
Right.
We did some BS earlier.
I could agree to that. And that was the only thing.
Second camera, dark camera, like all that.
Yeah.
But if the only thing was the nose bit, I promise you, I'd probably be a bigger streamer and. That would probably be my entire chat.
I agree with that. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
It being the only bit, yeah, you're solid.
So like I'm doing. Obviously, Dabo was a kid, but I do think he played a role in his perception on the internet because, bro, even like I don't even want to bring up other streamers. I feel like that's messed up. There's streamers who look worse than Dabo who don't get ugly comments.
Man, name them niggas.
Shit.
Ugly ass streamer, boy.
Well, Stanley Live in there, big. My fault. Man, that nigga Stanley Animations, bro. Oh my god, that nigga's.
That's still me. That's my
you be drawing this shit?
Yeah, that's
oh, bro.
That's my other channel and shit, bro. So.
Oh shit, my. Yo, you know that? Okay. You know that one on SXY, bro? The taller one. That's you Stanley? Stanley, like SXY Stanley. Oh.
I don't even be see. You be on that weird shit, bro. That's that weird shit, bro. You be doing too much for clips, bro.
That's my bad, bro. Yo, you doing great though. Like 3 successful channels. Wow.
That was a good cry. No?
I don't like how. No.
His fans, Satan. Can we also just acknowledge the fact that this guy's just a kid? Like, bro, there are grown-ass men and women bullying a 17-year-old for his looks.
You seen that video of that kid pressing Dabo at LA Fitness or something? Like, was moving like he wanted to fight him, bro. That shit OD pissed me off, bro.
I'm a bit older than him, and I couldn't even imagine getting cooked and dogpiled like this. It doesn't just stop at Dabo. Several other celebrities and famous people get treated like trash just because they're not aesthetically gifted. Like, Dream looked like
that actually would not be ugly if he didn't have that cut.
Celebrities and famous people get treated like trash just because they're not aesthetic.
He would not be chopped.
He just got committed to being bald.
Yeah, if he wore like a hat and this is hoeing himself.
Aesthetically gifted. Like, Dream looked like a regular ass white guy, but
no, but he looked corny as hell though. That was Dream's fault, bro.
Yeah.
That was corny, bro. That was corny as.
Seeing a face angle for 5 hours,
dummy, idiot. Like, no, that was stupid.
Treated him like he was a burn victim or something. For some reason, people just assume that the guy who spends all his time playing Minecraft would look like a male model. Even bigger celebrities like Jonah Hill.
Boy, those people who play Minecraft, boy, them people who play Minecraft be chopped. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever seen anybody play Minecraft, black creators specifically, that aren't chopped. Especially I think I like animation and reaction channels. Oh my god!
Really quickly.
Chopped, bro. Chopped.
Dang! Bro.
AI be getting out of hand, bro.
No, no, he ain't.
That's not you. That's AI though.
No, that's my channel, bro. It's my shit.
Like you chose to upload that?
Yeah, no, that's.
Like consciously, you made that decision?
Yeah, like I thought it was a
shoe fit, nigga. All 10, you shot, nigga. Yo, you dead dropped mad inches when you got out of those. I ain't gonna.
Don't hold me like that.
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know why it looked like that. Dead serious? If you look at the before and after, dead serious.
Shut up. I'm about to go right now.
Like,
Did you just throw up a set?
I meant to, you know, I'm
it
getting
happens so
banged
much that people
I'm
have even made
getting banged on
compilations
today.
of bro getting publicly disrespected by people. There are a bunch of other famous examples I could list off, but we'd be here all day. Bro, when you're ugly, it's almost like people treat your looks like it's a character defect. Like, whenever someone gives a bad take or opinion, the first thing people criticize
That's real?
isn't the argument, but their looks. People will say some shit like,
This
oh,
you.
you're too ugly to be talking like that. Damn, I didn't know there was a minimum looks threshold required to give your opinion. And now their whole industry is built on exploiting people's insecurities regarding their looks. For women, there's makeup, the fashion industry, and social media. And for us guys, there's the gym and Looks Maxers selling $500 courses, telling you to smash your face with a hammer. We are cooked. The reason this topic resonates with me is because
I never heard that.
Ever.
I was chopped. When your boy first hit puberty, I wasn't much of a looker. I became a
Now, I
little-
was chopped. I ain't gonna lie. But I was chopped not in the sense that I was chopped. I was chopped in the sense that I was black in Virginia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure if I was
Bro.
black anywhere else, I would have been chopped.
It's crazy how much like your self-confidence goes up when you're around people who actually like black people.
Like, appreciate you, yeah.
Tubby had the
Nigga
Smash
said
Bros cut,
was.
and the skin was looking like a connect the dots. Not a good combo. Over time though, I lost the weight, fixed the skin, and everything's been good. I will say though, those few
Was that
years were rough. It's not like I was getting bullied or anything, but there was a lot more disrespect coming my way. If you've been through it, you know what I mean. But I've gotta say, as a former ugly man myself, looks aren't everything. I know it's corny and whatever to say that, but I feel like it's true. Looks are like a good, 50%, but you can still live a pretty good life even if you're chopped. Like,
No, you're
even
fine.
in my rough phase, I still had friends and even a few girls interested here and there, but it was like a handful. My point is that if you're not hideously disfigured, you can still improve your looks a decent amount.
Bro, the thing is, everyone could lose or gain face fat.
Facts.
Everyone could build a physique, and everyone can clear up their skin. Well, relatively. I don't know about the skin part. But it's like, yeah, I've always said, no matter where you are on the 1 out of 10 scale range or whatever, you always have a free 2 points.
Yeah.
Always.
Make things a lot better in the long run. Lose weight, upgrade your drip, and delete League of Legends.
Yeah, like clothes and physique, that's 3 points right there.
Emphasis on that last one. But I won't lie to you, if you listen to Netspend, it is over for you.
Hey, man, that was a good little video, man.
Hey, bro, get some words. As a fellow ugly nigga, get some words to the people, bro.
You should check out my stuff.
Yo.
Should check out Stanley's stuff.
As a fellow pretty